Hey, Huckster here. Been thinking a lot about living on the edge. You know, I heat with firewood in the winter and have to get out and cut firewood, and sometimes I overdo it and I end up doing some harm to myself. And I feel like I'm on the edge of having to go to the emergency room or something. I feel like I'm always on the edge of something, and it's not bad being in that position when you look around and see a lot of people that are in a lot worse shape. I went and paid my bills this morning, my utilities and all, and ended up with somewhere around $20 left in my bank account. But I've got my bills paid for the month, and you know, I've got at least a month till I'm in that position again where I have to really struggle to come up with the money. You know, for years I really worked hard. I took pride in what I did. I wanted to give people the best I could give them, for best service I could give them for what they were paying for. And a lot of times I really had to work hard to be able to make any money at it, and try to treat my employees fairly, give them a decent wage for the work they were doing, because I knew what kind of work they were doing. It's really hard. Sometimes we'd work, 12 hours or more a day in the cold winter and the hot summer, and come home just dragging from exhaustion from the day. And doctors have said that's probably what caused me to be in the shape I'm in today. I mean, you can overdo physical exertion. You can kind of wear yourself out. But just that feeling of being on the edge with my bills, my health. Here's something else I was thinking about yesterday. I was cutting firewood again yesterday. There's this TV commercial that comes on where him and his friend are playing a video game, and they're talking about their credit rating. And one of them says he's not worried about his credit rating. The credit fairy will take care of it. And that kind of made me think of how some Christians act. Is like they don't have to really do anything. God will take care of it. They don't have to worry about feeding the starving or taking care of the homeless or the poor. God will take care of it. Sort of like God is the fairy that will do all this stuff, and they believe that. But it takes what man is capable of doing to share the wealth, share the food, share the health care. You know, there's so many Christians that come on here and say God has worked miracles in their life, and it's really just little petty things that could be just coincidental or just the way things happen. But they don't have an answer for the thousands upon thousands of children dying in cancer wards. They don't have answers for the 20-something thousand children that die every day from either starvation or some illness that's usually caused by malnutrition. They don't realize that them doing something, mankind, taking care of mankind, is an act of God. That's God. That's, you know, the Bible puts it into a language that makes it seem magical. It says the wages of sin is death. Sin does cause death. That's the nature of God. You do this, you should expect this. You do good, you should expect good. You do bad, you should expect bad. It's, you know, some religions call it karma or reaping what you sow. That's what God is. I see so many Christians get on YouTube, and because of their position in life, and they're young and they're healthy, and they say God is blessing them, there's as many people that have health and wealth that don't follow God, that don't follow the commandments that keep us alive. And a lot of these Christians that claim they're being blessed, they're not following the commandments that brings forth life, prosperity. It's just things happen. At one point in my life, I was very healthy and I was very prosperous. Now I'm not. Is it because I have gone so far astray that God is punishing me? Or is it just the way things are? Man has to do good. There's so many out there that preach you can't get there through works. Without works, faith is dead. You have to put forth that effort. Quit blaming things on the devil, or when something good happens, say it's of God. When something bad happens, say it's of the devil. Get in there to work to change things, to make things good. Feed the poor. Help the homeless. Pray for those who are blind and can't see that they're going down the wrong path. Just thought I'd make this video. Been kind of feeling on the edge of something, but full of faith, happiness. accepting what I have, praising God, loving my brother, sisters, which is all men, not just a few. Our governor of our state, in a speech on Martin Luther King Day, said that anybody that doesn't believe in Jesus is not his brother or sister. Then he had to come out the next day and apologize for saying that. That was not what he meant. That's what he said. That's what he meant. You know, a football team in our state won the national championship, and the coach said God was on their side. That means their opponents didn't have God on their side. And he comes back at the next few days and apologizes for saying that and said that's not what he meant. That's what he said. That's what he meant. You've got to realize what God is. He's not just for the few. He's for the whole world. He sees the hearts of men. I'm going to go now. Peace, love, justice, understanding, music, and friends.